Hello friends, welcome to the Learn Salesforce CPQ. This video I'm going to cover the new feature which is going to be introduced in Salesforce CPQ's 2020 summer release package. So there are like 4 major updates. Those are going to be part of upcoming release. So as of now, the new package is not available for production version. I mean the production org. It is only available for a sandbox environment. So CPQ is going to introduce 4 new major updates. The first one is so if you look at the Kotlin editor, we don't have flexibility to resize the column. And most of the time, if you look at this placement of quantity, so here you can easily understand that this placement is not appropriate. So in upcoming release, we're going to get those feature here where sales rep can modify the or resize the column structure, I mean the column width, but at the same time he will not be able to change the size for row, and those settings will be saved independent of each sales rep, so that will be unique to each sales rep basically. And the second major update is that automatic usage summary for evergreen usage based subscriptions. So at this moment, whenever you configure usage based product with a link to the consumption schedule, so whenever you create those product or whenever you place the order for that particular product, Salesforce will create a 12 usage summary record by default. I mean, it depends on the length of the subscriptions and the billing term basically. And at the end of 12 month, sales rep would need to create usage summary record manually. But next release onward, there is going to be a automatic creation of usage summary record for usage based product. So for example, whenever sales rep upload usage summary for any of their existing record, then Salesforce CPQ will create a next usage summary record automatically. So in that case, sales rep will not need to make that record manually. And the third update is that sales rep or admin can make a setting where we can bypass the preserve bundle structure setting. So let's see those options in configuration. So here you can see that this is the upgraded version of Salesforce CPQ summer 2020 release. The version number is now 226.7. So let's first go to the line editor where okay, so here is the options to enable column resizing. But as per documentation, we'll have to enable the large quote experience as well. So let's save this. And here is the options to bypass preserve bundle structure. Though this option is given in this release, but you need to make sure that this particular setting should not hamper your existing product rule or price rules. So basically these options would be helpful in case of amendment. So whenever sales rep do amendment, it will create a quote lines without adding their bundles. So at the same time, if you have configured any price rules or product rule which will consider the value from your bundle product, so that time it might be getting into the wrong pricing calculation. So you need to take care about that before enabling these options. Okay, so we have enabled these options. Let's save this. So this is my existing quote and where I don't have ability to resize the column. So let's refresh this particular quote line page. Okay, so here you can see we have now options to drag the column and change their size. So each sales rep can make this adjustment as per his need, and he can save this. And those changes will be applicable to each field set. So you have already aware about that. We can create a number of field set, basically multiple field set based on our requirement to display dynamic columns based on the product availability or based on or as per the business need. So this setting will be applicable for each field set uniquely. And let's get back to this edit line again to just to verify that whether this resized column saved or not. Okay, so column resizing is working fine. And we have one more options to reset column width. So just in case if you want to reset back to their original width, I guess you can do that. Yeah, so it will resize back to their original width. So those are the latest updates. So let me revise one more time the new upcoming release for 2020 summer release package. First is that you can optimize the column size on Kotlin editor. Second is that automatic usage summary for evergreen usage based subscriptions. And then there will be option in the package configuration where you can or admin can set the options to bypass the preserve bundle structure for especially for amendment. And then there will be a transaction CPQ to permission set license.